Ah, it works. Okay. Welcome everybody to my stream of Magic VII. One of my favorite games ever. It took me a while to get this to work properly because this game is super old and doesn't run on DirectX, so a lot of different capturing software and stuff like that did not know that this was actually happening. So I'm glad that this is working, although it seems that if I Alt-Tab or try to escape this window for any reason, it's gonna screw up, so bear with me if that if that happens for one reason or another. Alright, so what have we got here? Do I want to go with a standard setup? Or do I want to go with something that would be more difficult but interesting? Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna just go with a standard setup for now. Okay, yes, seems about right. Cool. Alright, so obviously our knight doesn't need any of these things necessarily. What he needs is, god damn it, what he needs is lots of might, lots of endurance so he doesn't die, and at least some accuracy. I'll make him full accuracy because he's going to hit hard. Intellect, personality not needed, endurance, let's get that to at least 11. Accuracy, I like to have it at least 15 so the guy doesn't miss all the time. 15. Let's get him to 14 in luck, because he's the one that needs it. 15-ish. And then take out some intellect, put some endurance in. She doesn't need might either, she's all about the magic, so I'm going to take these out and put personality in there. Removing might, she needs intellect for her mana points and whatnot. So clerics need personality for their mana. Sorcerers need intellect for their mana. So you balance it out like so. Okay. The sorcerer's gonna have very little health. I don't know if I like that. Started with 7, yeah. Let's take 2 out of here, because she's gonna be the healer. She's gonna need everything she can get in that respect. Oh, 25 is max for her? Oh yeah, duh. That seems about right stat wise. You don't wanna make everybody generally good in this game. You wanna focus them on what they're good at, the way I have here. Like, the sorceress is going to die a lot, but the cleric is going to have a lot of mana for healing, and she's also going to have a bunch of health so that she doesn't die first because she can heal. You keep her alive as long as possible. That's the strategy here. As far as my knight, what did I want to go with? Arms master. I'll go with shield and bow. That way he has full weapons from the start. Dagger and stealing. Stealing is important for certain quests and can make things a whole lot easier. Just gonna want leather for armor. I could go with bow. Like, if you're a starter, you may want to go with perception so that you know where the traps are and stuff. But because I've played this game so much, I kind of know where the traps and things are, for the most part. Disarm is also good because you disarm those traps whenever possible, particularly in chests. But I'll get that later in the game. For now, I'll get him a bow as well, so he has his starter weapons. Cleric here. Now this is where things get a little more complicated, because you can go with learning, which gets her more experience per kill to start, which is good. You can also go with merchant. She can grandmaster that, which means she can buy and sell things on the cheap. Shield is also beneficial, I guess. Meditation is a skill that translates directly into mana points. So if she needs more mana, that'd be the route to go, but she should be okay. Thinking about going with merchant and learning, but no, you know what? I'll teach her the magics and we'll purchase merchant as early as possible. Because you get starter spells for each magic that you begin with, whereas if you don't begin with these magics, you not only have to learn them at the guilds, then you have to buy the starter spells, which is ultimately the most expensive. And money is important to have in the beginning. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the dragonfly repetition process that is possible in this, because the first island you start on, you can respawn a good portion of the enemies on it a great number of times to continually get money and experience out of them. But beyond the first kill, especially if you bother to kill the dragon, which I will be doing, it's not really worth it, because the amount of experience by then becomes insignificant. The money is nice, but it's not that important. Let's see. What do I want to do with her? See, she's a tough one because she has 3 available magics and you can only pick 2. Air is definitely a absolute needed one because Wizard Eye is a really good utility skill. Earth and water. Earth, water. This is pretty much either way is fine. I'll go with Earth this time. Alright, we're good to go. Why is the sound in the videos not working? It seems to work in the rest of the game. Like, let's look at the options here and see. Oh, that would explain it.
Thank you very much.
Always run smooth. Okay. Walk sound. Do I want to remove the walk sound? Because that does get repetitive and annoying. Yeah, I'll take the walk sound out. Alright. Oh god, I do that every time. It's so weird. I go to use WASD to move at the start. This lady explains the tutorials and stuff, but because I know what I'm doing, it's not necessary. So let's just turn this horror off. She tells us that we're here on a treasure hunt, which I'll explain as we go through it. But yeah, for now, shut her up. You want to put everything on, your starter sword, knight's leather, bow. It took me forever to see this even was a bow. It's a crossbow, although extremely weird looking. Like, because of you can't see depth, you can't really tell that that's curling around. This all looks like one piece. But yes, it is a crossbow. A shitty one, but crossbow still. Ooh, I got lucky. One of these rings actually has a bonus. Let's see if the rest of them got this lucky. Bow, dagger, water resistance up 2. Tempted to sell that one because it's not a big deal, but
That is going to be useful. I learned it!
yeah, annoying spoken lines for learning spells. Such as starter mace. She has no armor, so she's going to be super squishy.
This should be useful. This should be useful. This should be useful.
No, the music in this game is one of my favorite parts. There's certain music for certain areas that are just great orchestral scores, and I feel like people have lost the importance of how a strong video game soundtrack can totally make or break the experience, but that's a rant for another time.
Reading.
Enchanter, I don't need an enchanter.
Hello.
Quartermaster. Yeah, she reduces the amount of food it takes to camp, which is not important.
How are you this afternoon?
Squire. Take care of weapons and armor, back in the battle. I think he repairs things? I'm not quite sure based on the description. But yeah, you can hire certain peasants for gold that have abilities that can help you. Like, some can cast Town Portal, which is really important if you can find them early on. Others can repair or heal your people. Some just straight up increase experience gains. Teachers, which is really nice if you can get there, but cool. I got a free bow, which means I can give this to her. That's the first chest. Let me go talk to the weaponsmith. Get her the skill necessary.
Need a new weapon?
Learn skill. Bow.
Thanks. Coming.
There we go. Now she too has a crossbow on. Now there's a few beginner's tips you're going to want to know if you play this game. Stuff that's pretty well hidden but important. I could have sworn. Actually, let me buy the guild memberships. Maybe I gotta go up there first. So yeah, there's short ways and long ways to get places, but you can climb up hills, albeit slowly, for the most part. Before you fight anything, you want to come up over this hill, I believe. Oh wait, where's the cannon? Oh, it's the Dragon Cave Hill. See that white orb in the distance there? That casts a spell for you called Day of the Gods. It makes your people incredibly powerful for this starting position. It looks like it hurts them, but that's only because their maximum HP is now crazy high. And Day of the Gods increases all of your stats by X amount, which means you can now go to this and win this particular, what is this, a strength intellect challenge. So now they all have 3 skill points, having won that intellect challenge. I believe it requires 50 intellect or more. That's one of the reasons why I think I'm going to go with light magic in this start, because light magic provides you with Day of the Gods where you can cast that at any time. And that's just endlessly useful. I think there's about one more chest I can grab with some freebies around this side of the island, if memory serves. If it ain't this side, it's the other. Yeah, it's the other side. Let me run around then. Because I need some free money so that I can heal my party. That way they're not all in the yellows from the start. Speaking of, I need to find some people. Healer. Where's Malwick at? I think that's Malwick right there.
How are you this
Yeah, this guy, you can do a quest for him, which is really annoying, to get his wand, or you can save, and you can control click to try and steal it. Ah, come on. I don't need his 1 gold. Damn it. You keep stealing pathetic amounts of gold from him. That's not what I'm after. Ah, caught. See, this is why you want to do that. You want to... Damn it. Anytime you're caught, the people freak out. And the guards start to try and kill you. Damn it. Bam. Wand. That's going to be important for when I fight the dragon. Very, very, very important for when I fight the dragon, so... yeah. It's glad to have that out of the way. Let's see, what are some of the other things?
Hello?
Yeah, this woman, they want you to get a loot for the contest, and she sells it to you for 500 gold, or, as I've already done once before, you can straight up steal it from her. Control, click. Damn it. You can stand right in front of her and try to do it. That doesn't, whether or not you're behind them or not, doesn't affect the chance, or so I think. Ah, come on. See, it's hard to steal properly when you're this early in the game and your stats are so low. Usually... Come on. Steal the damn wand. Or loot, or whatever. My luck right now is really bad. You know, I'm gonna get behind her and see if it does make a difference. Maybe I'm wrong. God damn it. I'm not spending his starter skill points on theft. It's just not happening. Ah. Dude, why is this... I've never had luck this bad. I'm not even stealing any money off of her, which is ridiculous. Alright. Maybe I'll come back later and I will spend my points in theft so that my odds are better. What a tough start. I need to go get that chest that's around the edge here. By the way, all the quest items are returned here. to mark him. He's the guy who runs this place, and the seemingly retarded scavenger hunt that you do here. I mean, the fact that you end up with a fucking castle for having achieved the goals of this scavenger hunt, like, goddamn, I wish that shit would go on in the real world, where it's like, oh, find a couple of these items and I'll give you a goddamn castle and lordship over a town. Like, what? Yeah, let's see when that step ends. Okay, this is what I was after here. I'm gonna go back to the healer. See how my the color around the people changes from yellow to green? Yellow means that there's an enemy close by. There shouldn't still be yellow. Okay, I was gonna say. Oh, it followed me pretty far back, that's why. You see now on the mini-map it shows you where friend and foe are. It's another little important detail.
Do you need healing?
Not my first guy. He's close enough to full.
Go in peace.
I'm gonna go and do this place first, because the lack of a fourth bow and the resources to get one is gonna make the dragonfly significantly more annoying. So let's get in here, just for utility's sake, even though it's gonna barely do anything. Cast that. I will steal that from that lady. I'm not gonna pay 500 goddamn gold for it. So you can play live, or you can go into a turn-based mode. I like to go into turn-based mode most of the time because it allows for more strategic play versus like chaotic action. I'm a fan of chaotic action too, but not to that extent. Those aren't identified, but I know, again, from a wealth of experience, that they're stronger than my starter weapons, but it's okay to assume that. They're not going to be that much stronger again. I'm still in the beginning, but it's any improvement this early on is worth doing.
Please.
The only reason I'm hitting this often is because of that Day of the Gods pedestal, giving me a ton of accuracy. Otherwise, I'd be missing them all the time, and it'd be super annoying. You can right-click items while they're on the ground to know whether or not you even want to pick them up.
I don't know.
And who you ultimately want to have pick them up. Case in point, that potion bottle. Because I don't have anybody who can make a decent use of alchemy, I'm not going to bother with potion bottles. Ingredients, however, because some of them are worth gold, I will pick up and sell. I really hope none of my people get poisoned here.
That was too easy. Weakling!
Nice. You hit spacebar to loot bodies, by the way. But you'd figure that out on your own. Now, that higher level spider that I killed is venomous. So he had some chance of really doing a number on me. If he poison one of my people, I would have had to go back to the healer's tent and taken care of that because my body magic is not yet high enough to handle healing that particular status effect myself right now. Our wizard eye and everything shut off. Again, these spells last a lot longer as the skill points go into it, but as you can see though, relative to our full mana, they're super low cost. I can cast them all day.
Are you serious?
Good. Once again, I killed the venomous spider without taking a status effect hit from him.
Bring on a bigger challenge.
Ow!
You see why I went here first, though? So many of the enemies here are strictly melee. And if you have enough people with a bow, you can really take advantage of that. Just range them, kite them.
Serious. But a scratch.
Weakling!
Again, if I didn't get that Day of the Gods pedestal, my people would be in much more danger even from these tiny enemies. But because I've played enough times to know that that was the Day of the Gods pedestal over in that corner, it changes the entire beginning. Like, the first dozen or so times that my brother and I tried to beat this game as kids and failed in sometimes spectacular ways, we did not know that that was actually there. So now that we do know that's there, we'll take full advantage of it. Okay, these guys are on our side, but don't kill them. Who knows why they're here? They don't really have any answers to that. I think these chests are trapped, so let me... Oh, they're not. I don't know if that mace I just picked up is better than the one I've got, so... I don't really care if it is, because even if it is, it's going to be so incredibly minor, it makes little to no difference, especially right now. It's all worth money, though. See, there's a funny story behind this
I can't identify
aptly named
this.
horny hat here. Me and my brother, before we understood how to identify things and how armor class actually works, we thought for sure this would be better than the straight up regular helm because of how cool it looks. But if you actually identify it and read the description, it says that it's not for armor, it's a party favor. It's basically a cloth hat with fake horns on it. So it looks cool, but it's worthless as a piece of armor. So, yeah, it was funny when we found that out. We felt like assholes. I usually pick up red ingredients because that can make health potions. And sometimes, if you're in a real pinch, even the most basic health potions can wake your healer up from being knocked out so that she can go back to recovering the rest of the party. Okay, that was that one. Wow, so put those on him. This hat is part of the quest, by the way, so that is needed. Put this in here. Any potions that's already made, I'll take it with me for the most part. Oh, nice shield. Leave that with him. A good helm. Already made health potion. Let's put that there. Put this here. Bang.
I don't know what that is.
Nothing. Okay, let's put it there. Bang. I might throw out these clubs because they're not worth anything. So if I fill up and I have to go back to town for any reason, I will toss those because it's not worth it.
It doesn't even hurt.
I could have avoided that trap, but I really don't care right now to be that careful. Bookcases can feature scrolls and stuff, so I'm just gonna go do a quick run of the bookcases, and they'll probably all go to my first person's inventory because he's the one who's highlighted. I'll deal with that later. Sometimes you can actually pick up a spell book though, which is much more valuable from bookcases, because spell books permanently teach you the spell versus these one-time use scrolls, which is, you can use the delete button to look down to see and fight enemies that like to hang out low to the ground, like these rats here. Bam. Rats are dead. Ooh, what spellbook was that? Ooh, 2 of them. Are they identified? Awaken and Torchlight. Awaken I don't have yet. I don't think. So, that's good. Yeah, I have Earth instead of Water. Awaken is a basic water spell, which is good. Like, 'cause sometimes if you're camping in a dangerous area, you can be awoken, and only one of your party members will be awake when you're under assault. So if it happens to be the sorcerer, she can wake up the rest of the party, and you're most likely, unless you went to sleep in really, really, really bad shape, you could dispatch people. That moon tile, by the way, another part of the scavenger quest, so that's done.
I don't know what that is.
I'll put the large shield on again. Not identified, but it doesn't really matter right now. I like this game because in a lot of games, you can't wear unidentified equipment, but you can in this, so. But yeah, this place is now clear. And I have enough money to go get hopefully a 4th bow. I'm really hoping that the weapons shop has a bow for sale, otherwise it would be pretty salty.
Need a new weapon?
Learn skills, purchase her bow, and then I want to sell what she's got here. Yeah, 1 gold. I shouldn't even have bothered picking them up. And that's all she's got as far as weapons right now. Okay. Please, please, please have bows. Yes. Awesome. And a good one at that.
Thanks.
Sweet. Alright. So yeah. Give him a bow. Give her the crossbow. Day of the Gods is still active, right? Yep, cool. Making good time then. And now it's time to go crush us some dragonflies. just had a thought.
Members only.
I didn't buy the guild membership for. Hold on. I thought. Oh, you know, I got half of them. Didn't get this thing. Okay. When you buy membership to a Magic Guild, that works across all towns. It's not just this specific building, which is funny because they're like 50 gold, and there aren't even that many Magic schools. So like, what's the big deal? You know what I mean?
Welcome to the Air Guild.
Why even bother? Because it's so cheap that it's like inconsequential regardless. So yeah, I bought learning for one of my characters so she gets more experience than the rest. I'm gonna get learning for the rest as the money comes in. Magic based skills are very expensive. 1,000 versus 500. Now you see why I said that you need all your characters to have their range, because 2 of the 3 types of dragonflies have ranged attacks. So you need, and they're in absolutely giant numbers. This one's running away. You don't want him to get too far, so you can click him individually. There we go. See? If none of them run away, you can quickly do the reset instead of doing it slow. I'm gonna move in closer.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
This one's running away, it looks like. Yeah.
It doesn't even hurt. Ow! Ow! It doesn't even hurt.
Are you serious?
Oh, shit, I forgot to set heals or quick spell.
Please. It's just a cut.
How do I set it? Set spell.
It's ready.
There you go. See, now I can have her heal people instead of attacking.
What a scratch.
Ow!
What a scratch. What a scratch.
It doesn't even...
See, now the numbers have reduced to the point where they're not... Oh, jeez, who the hell hit that hard?
It doesn't even...
What a scratch.
You know what, I just thought of something. As you saw, I didn't change who my people were at all in the start. Notice, of the people on screen here, they made the black guy the default thief. I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying. This game is old, perhaps they didn't think that through very much.
Bring on a bigger challenge.
That's just...
Ow!
Are you serious?
It doesn't even...
Okay, most of the dragonflies are dead now. It's gonna get easier from
Bring
here
on
on
a
in.
bigger challenge. That was too easy.
Again, they're only saying how easy it is because their stats are beefed up artificially. Otherwise, I'd be getting my shit pushed in by a number of enemies this great.
Oh, please.
So far, I don't think anyone's gotten away, which is good.
Ah, what a scratch.
And that, ladies and gents, is all the dragonflies. Sweet. Now I get to collect all this money. You can hold spacebar if you got a huge pile like that. So you don't have to hear my spacebar click too many times. Eventually, my second guy won't be using shields at all because, man, my back is killing me. Won't be using shields at all because at master level, I think, dagger allows you to hold a dagger in each hand and attack with both. So, he becomes pretty savage once you get that skill. Ooh, chain. This is good for when she gets the ability to wear chain. That won't be until we leave this island, though, because no one teaches it around here. I'm not going to bother with those. Oh yeah, she hasn't learned leather yet, so I can give that to her. Seashell. Another part of the quest. This is a good mace. I'm gonna put that on. Let me do that. Oh, he doesn't have shield yet? I might not even teach it to him. It may not be worth it. Okay, I got the front for you. Let's make this easy. We'll just make the potion. What am I tripping? I thought maybe you need to put them in our inventory first. She can only have 100% success making the most basic potions, because like if you have a ranger and have like high level alchemy, you can use different color combinations to make different stuff. The second to last type of potion being white potions, and the very last being black potions. This may look like a black potion, but as it says there, type it's a gray potion. I mean, all that's really in there is a catalyst. Catalyst increases the strength of whatever goes in next. So if I had even basic alchemy with this character, I could take this berry with a power of 1 with this potion that already has a power of 6 and make a power 7 health potion. Simple enough. Okay, everything there is now dead. I have a bunch more money. And teach learning to 2 more of my people. Again, the reason why I'm teaching learning is because I intend to fight and kill the red dragon, who is a extremely high value target experience wise. So know what? I was gonna say I still need a little bit of cash, but I forgot. There's a side quest I can do inside the Dragon Cave. It doesn't require killing him yet. I need to get in and get out though, because the more rats surrounding him, the better. When the fight
Oh, if there's
starts.
any gold.
Done. I don't think he managed to kill anything yet, so that's good. As you saw there, that shield I picked up didn't just say shield. It said contestant shield. That's how you know it's something of import. Let's go talk to Lord Markham. I forgot the quest itself gives a bunch of experience. I would have preferred to have enough money to teach everyone learning before turning this in, but because I'm trying to save time and I don't want to do the dragonfly repetition for the cash, I'll just
It's closed.
come on. Yes, everyone's tired.
His Grace,
You'll get your
Lord
moment.
Markham, Duke of the Western Lowlands.
Bam. Okay. Just turned in a bunch of the items. Why am I brain farting? So now to teach my fourth guy learning.
Welcome to the Air Guild.
Now I'm going to show you the skill screen for a second. Here you can right click to get better details on things. As you can see, my first guy being a knight, you can only learn the most basic level of learning. Has a starting bonus of 9% with 1 per point, so it gets a 10% bonus. It's not much, but he on the other hand can get expert, which is double the effect. Starting of 9, expert is 4, double, so he's closer to 15%. And then she can get up to master, and she can also get up to master. I think the only person who can grandmaster learning is a monk. Monk is an interesting class, but we'll talk about that later.
Need some training? That's the ticket. That's the ticket. That's the ticket.
Oh, I forgot that by virtue of the days passing when I trained, the dragonflies may have come back on their own here. So let's see if I can go make some easy cash. Oh, let me go revisit. Oh, I can hear them. Okay, so they have returned. That's good. Now I just need to go get the Day of the Gods pedestal back on. Everybody's so hurt from the Day of the Gods. I'll fix it with my healer as the fight goes.
Please.
Ow! Ow!
Please.
Weakling!
Just a cut, but I need it
That
fixed.
was too easy.
It doesn't even hurt.
Bigger challenge.
It doesn't even
Bigger
hurt.
challenge.
Ow!
Where'd the... Okay, the other one's coming over here. Is he running? Says he's full, but where's he going? I thought I hit him once. Alright, I guess not. Is he running? Yeah, he's running. Shit. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him before he's too far. Go, 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 go. Because they can run over water, because they can fly, and there comes a point where you can't even shoot far enough to hit them, so. If they get away, you can't do the easy reset the way I just did. Typically though, outside of this island in the dragonflies, enemies only respawn once every year. And if you want to respawn enemies, for some reason, I mean, there should be plenty of experience without you doing that. But if you want to do that because you're desperate for money or something, you can just go commit a crime and then visit a castle and they'll throw you in jail for a year. Okay.
Can I help you with anything?
Damn it.
Can I help you with anything?
Damn it. The reason I'm doing this, by the way,
Can I help you with anything?
is, as you can see, the first time you open any shop is the first time it loads the items, so it's going to be different every time.
Can I help you
instead
with
of
anything?
being different every week. And I'm
Can I help you with anything?
I'm hopeful that one of these times he'll
Can I
be
help you
selling
with
a
anything?
secondary wand. Because if he ever does, that would make the dragon
Can I
fight
help you with anything?
supremely easy, but doesn't look like I'm having that luck.
Can I help you with anything?
Damn it.
Can I help you with anything?
May not even be possible. This is
Can
my
I
last
help you with
attempt.
anything?
Yeah, it's not possible. Fuck. Alright, well. Let's go fight the dragon then. Okay, now, the beginning of the dragon fight goes one way, and then once your wand is gone and or all the rats are dead, which the rats will probably be dead first, the fight goes completely different. What you want to do there's some argument here as to how you want to do it exactly, because you can get the haste pedestal if you want, but once the haste runs out, everyone's tired, so they don't hit for as much damage. But there's also the option of removing all of your armor and stuff to reduce the amount of recovery time you have. I'm not going to do any of that because it's going to make it take longer, but basically what you want to do is enter the cave. And as you can see, there's rats scattered about. You can see them on the mini-map. The dragon will fight and kill the rats first. So you want to use the turn-based mode to do something that's annoying but worth it.
Well,
This wand has,
can't do everything.
I think, like 45 charges or something like that, but instead of having it go to one person and having to go around the board every time and you get to one get one shot off. Right now it's the thief's turn. He put the wand in his hand. Boom. 30 damage. Now you switch it from him to the next person. The dwarf. Bam. Shot taken. Okay. Now it's the fourth person's turn. Switch it from her to number 4. Bam. As you can see, I've already taken a decent amount of the dragon's health out. Typically, they don't even want you to fight the dragon at all. There's a reason I'm doing this, though. It's well worth it. I'll definitely keep the bow on. Don't be silly. God damn it. Here we go. Put it on the first guy. Okay, now it's their turn. They used it to move. There's still some rats in play, that's good. I'm gonna get the first person, take this, bam, take the leather off, take the shoes off. Again, just to reduce the amount of time it takes for his turn to come up. And everyone else is already in the flesh, so that wasn't too bad. And the reason you want to take off your armor anyway is because if the dragon hits you, that character's as good as dead. Like, regardless of whether or not you have some shitty beginner's armor on. So. Wands can't miss, by the way, unless you somehow fuck up and it hits the ground or something else. But because we're in turn-based mode, that's not likely to happen. Crap. I really should turn Wizard Eye back on, but that would waste a turn. I'll press my luck. Because if the rats die and for some reason I don't notice it, if I'm in turn-based mode when the dragon goes to attack me, it'll instantly kill a character. Okay, there's still one in the back there. Is there any off to this side? No, look, is that plate armor? Cool. Alright. There's some mice there. It looks like 2 of them. So until those 2 are dead, I'm still okay. Why is he heading towards me, though? Wait, is that... Oh, there's a lightning rat in the back. Okay. What's over here?
I have no idea.
I still have a few turns left to do this. Who was the last one to fire? Firsties. Okay. No, not that, you dingle. These free shots are highly valuable.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
Oh wow, that fireball missed. That lightning rat's still alive even after he shot. Interesting. Why is he still looking at me, man? That makes me really nervous. Lightning rat's still back there. Alright. still feel like he's gonna just smack me, but I think he may be after the lightning mat that's in front of me. Ooh, he's missing a good bit of his health now. You could teach the sorceress a decent level of identify monster, which would give you statistics on how powerful this dragon is. You could look them up online if you care, but okay, that's